What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Y.Athlete, and today I have a very actually special video. So I have a card right here. It's not gonna really have a lot of value, but it is very, very personally sentimental to me, and I kind of want to explain why because I just got it back in the mail today. So what it says here is just a letter, right, that I wrote to. Here, let's try to hide this. Trevor Bauer, or not Trevor Bauer, but I wrote it to his agent, right? In case you didn't know, his agent is Rachel Luba. She's very cool. And she is also one of the only female agents, I think, in all of sports, and I'm pretty sure in the major leagues for baseball as well. So in case you watch his channel, you get to know her very well. Seems like a very cool person, right? And so I'm not going to go into detail about who or what, but they deal with family. Not a fan, I found someone who knows her, basically. And so I wrote her a little letter. I said, hey, I just want to let you know I think it's really cool what you do. I was wondering if you could sign the Trevor Bauer card for me. And I think it's definitely cool that you're also a female who is an agent and kind of just kind of breaking the stereotype there, right? And I've been waiting about a month for this, and lo and behold, in the mail, this Trevor Bauer. Let's see if I can get the lighting. Trevor Bauer, this base card, tops, signed by his agent, Rachel Luba. Very, very cool card. Obviously, no point in authenticating the signature or anything, but it is still, regardless, a very cool card. Of course, in the back we have the Kike card because he just got traded today, so big rip. I'm a diehard Dodger fan. Of course, I love Kike. So in this letter, she said, Sam, thank you so much for the sweet letter. Stuff like this reminds me of why it's worth it. On behalf of myself, Trevor Bauer, and Momentum, thank you for continuing to support us. Agent Rachel Luba or Rachel Lupa. And said, P.S. Never let being a minority deter you from doing what you love. So very cool letter. Very, very awesome of her to do that. And yeah, just I wanted to go over, if you ever do have a player sending an EPC, send them a letter with a base card there. Ask them to sign it. I think a lot of times it does work out. I have one out with Jock Peterson right now. Hopefully I get that one back. It might be a little while for that one, only because it's at the stadium. So who knows whenever he returns to Dodger Stadium, not where they practice in spring training. I might have to wait till season for that. But, just find people in sports who are kind of like personally sentimental to you. And obviously, if I send one to like Bo Bichette, Luis Robert, Russell Wilson, even probably Kike, he probably got a ton of fan mail, never be seen. But let's say I wanted to get this 1-of-1 signed by Andy Isabella. I reckon I probably could. If I really wanted to, I probably could send it to him and he'd probably send it back because he's not a huge player, right? If I wanted to get, I don't know, this Michael Pittman card, I don't know why I have it signed again, but very possible I could do that too because, as I said, they're not huge names yet. So, you have any cards that look a little blank? Like, I don't know. For example, it's actually a great example. There's Hunter Renfroe, right? I think, honestly, this would kind of cool with an auto. Not like the coolest thing, but like, I don't know. Something like right here, maybe. And let's say I wanted to send this to Hunter, right? First off, he's kind of local, so it won't take too long. Won't take too many stamps. You want to send 2 envelopes, one addressed to yourself, one addressed to them. Put the one addressed to yourself, stamp it, put it inside the envelope addressed to you, or addressed to them. Put the card in. I like to send them in. I have these little sleeves that I actually made. Let's see if I have a card one on them. Like these. Right here. And I actually made these sleeves a while ago because they're really good. One, they're really expensive because they're really inexpensive because they're just little big sheets of sports card kind of dividers that you put into binders. It's just that cut up. But also, it's just good because it's kind of like in between a top loader and a penny sleeve because the penny sleeve will protect it a little more once it's inside a top loader. But I don't want to send it to an athlete or something in a top loader, right? Because they don't have time for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it in this. That way this kind of protects the corners just a little, or the edges in a little bit more. Helps keep the card a little bit better condition. Obviously not as good as, say, a top-loaded card, right? But, I mean, most of the time they're not going to want to sign a top-loaded card because it's just too much hassle. They got things to do. Even an agent like Rachel has things to do. So you don't want to overcomplicate it. You don't want to make it seem like you're going to sell it. You want to make it very clear this is for your personal collection. And if you do all that, I reckon you have a pretty good chance of getting it back. Just give it time. No, it'll take about a month to 3 months, sometimes even 6 months. No, it'll take a little bit of time. But all things are worth waiting for, right? All good things are worth waiting for. So, very cool card. Hopefully, I have the Jock one coming back soon. Who knows when he gets to see it. So, obviously, sending to athletes is a little bigger than sending it to an agent. I kind of knew. Well, she actually emailed me. She said, I'm going to send this back to you. We emailed back and forth a little bit. So, I actually knew this was coming in around today. So, that was cool. And I wanted to just get this video out for you guys. If you guys want me to do a more detailed description of how to send a card out, I will do that. And, yeah. Without further ado, Y.Athlete out. Peace.